Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Vern's Misadventures. So we're about to start a new project here, an Osborne 1. That's right, the first portable computer. So this Osborne is going to require a little maintenance before we can really use it without expecting it to blow up in our face. So we're going to take it apart. We're going to service the power supply by replacing the RIFA caps. While we got it apart, we'll go ahead and remove and clean and lubricate the floppy disk drives. Then we will go ahead and retrobrite the case. And we will put it all back together and have a little fun with it. Unfortunately, that amount of work takes some time to do. So rather than rush through in one giant montage of fast forward, I'd rather take our time and we'll just do it in multiple episodes. So each episode will be around 30 minutes. And in this first episode, we're going to get as far as disassembling the computer and removing and replacing the RIFA caps from the power supply. So without further ado, the ground rules set. Let's get into it. Alright, so been putting this off for some time. I bought this Osborne some time ago. Oh, probably late September, early October, somewhere there. I don't remember. So what we're going to do today is we need to open up the Osborne here. And we need to get the RIFAs out so that we can replace them. So, there it goes. Okay. So we get the keyboard out of our way. These are some boot discs I got for it. Got them on eBay. This person just put them on a bunch of junk discs, and I bought them. Most of them work, and they're better than nothing, so it is what it is. Okay, let me just pull them off. Could use this extra long guy right here because it has a good magnetic tip on it. Right, so that's got all the screws out. It says we should. Okay, then that comes off. Well, that's fun. So it seems to connect to this, connects to this RCA jack. How about that? And then, so we could just remove it, and that'll be done. So we're going to turn this. So, this point. Let's turn it other way around. We'll go ahead and split this case. There it is. Yeah, I almost got one out. I almost got one. Look at that. Okay. Not allowed to come out. Alright, maybe we can lift this half of the case or something. Okay, something's holding still. Is everybody loose now? Oh, lovely. Okay. All right. Oh boy. All right. Let's just. All right, we'll set this over here for a second. Now we can move this part. So at this point, so we could take the logic board loose. I don't see why we should need to mess with all that though for what we're trying to do. Well, I will need to get to the discs though, because one of them didn't work. So I wanted to clean it if nothing else. If we could just turn this around like so. I believe the power supply is right here. Oh, well, we got it turned around this way. We can go ahead and get this stuff. Yeah, there she goes. Whoops. Okay. So then we'll get this off here. Alright. And then get this connector here. The red wire goes towards the outside. Let's see. So let's spin it back around again. Okay. There's another connector on the motherboard here. So let's see if that's all there is. So I'm going to leave the bracket on the motherboard and just remove it from here. Okay. Separate it. There we go. All right. Got all the little bendy in the middle there. I'd almost concern for us. Well, there's several actually. The power supply was of main concern, and the drives. This. That gets the plastic doohickey off. And so there's our RIFAs we were concerned about. There's one here, there's one there. No, there's another one, and it's either blown or ready to go. Look at that. So that's fun. Okay. Alright. So there's that one. So if we could just get that other one off of there, take care of that a little bit. There we go. Got him. Hot diggity. Alright, so looking here, you can see that this RIFA is blown. This piece next to it seems a bit worse for wear. Maybe not. So anyway, it worked. I mean, it was a working computer, so replace the RIFAs and we should be, assuming we didn't break anything doing this, we should be back in business. Yeah, so we got a 0.01 microfarad. Got two of those X caps, and then a larger X cap. Can't really read that. All right, so that's our project there, and then of course the drives are screwed up. The red wires went towards the front of the computer. If we're looking at the back, which we are, I think we leave it where it's at for today. Alright, well, we're almost hot on the desoldering tool. This will be the cap we're going to use for our 0.1 microfarad right here, the larger one that actually blew. And here are the new caps I got to replace the smaller ones. Alright, we'll go ahead and mark the ones we want to get to while that warms up here. So we want between these two here. Right? And then the other ones we want, this one, oops, this one, and this one right here. And so we'll desolder those and get those out of there. A little bit of flux, I guess. There we go. Now we got something to work with. Okay. I think I'm going to try to add some fresh solder here. An effort that I might get it all cleared out of there. Okay, we'll do the same here. That's good. Okay. Oh, that end's coming out. I don't know about the rest. Let me see. That thing is blown up. Yeah. Oh boy. Oops. There she goes. So, now this is why we replaced the RIFA caps. This one blew big time. It just shot its wad everywhere, didn't it? Transistor or something in there. And this computer was working. Well, yeah, I mean, it popped a filter cap. I'm sure after it shorted out, it fried itself in half and no longer created a short. So yeah, the computer can still work. Albeit with less filtering going on. Yeah, man, that's not too bad. Let me get some Q-tips. What I'd like to do is just kind of hold this up here and just kind of run that out of there. Yeah, there it goes. Made a pretty good mess, but I think we got it pretty well cleaned up. Okay. So, Q-tips. See, it makes quite a mess when they blow and you got to clean up after them. It's always better to get ahead of that when you get a computer like this era. You think there might be RIFAs in it, just go ahead and swap them out ahead of time so that you don't have this problem. Good enough. Now these are not polarized, they're just X caps. They'll go in either way. A lot of times the board has more than one set of holes. So if I would clean that one out a little better, it could fit in that hole. It would fit a lot nicer than it does. It's probably worth the effort. Okay. Get that done. Should be able to get it in there. Nice. So we'll go in the smaller set of holes. Fits right on there real nice. I like it. Okay. Let's see, we're going to need to warm up our soldering iron. So we'll let that do its thing. While that's warming up, we can get some of these other ones out of there. Add some fresh solder. hit this one. Scrub down. Okay. Top's fine. So let's get one of the new caps out. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, that's that one. If I could get my freaking solder out of my way, I could get some of this done. On the tip, just to help transfer heat. I'll solder that hole for it closed as well. That's good. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to get this one. Make sure I got this where I want it. Just a little. Right. Solder this one on. Nice. Next thing we could do, didn't want it to shut off. Alright, so we cut this off, that off. That's fine. Alright, we get that last RIFA out of there. Get it replaced. That ain't pretty. Okay, next. I think I'm gonna hit that again with some fresh solder. Just didn't seem like it came out as clean as I'd like. Here this time. That looks pretty good. Okay. Oops. Should have it. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Looks like it does. So this one, yeah, this one had started to crack right here too. I don't know. Seems like a good idea we replaced it, huh? Alright, so again, we go with the inside set of holes. Yep, yep. Give it a little bend here. There. Soldering iron. Ready? Now I can heat this up and kind of push it against the board. And it'll hold it in place. Yeah, I need to get a different tip on here. I'm not real happy with this one. Alright. Pretty good. Let me clip those legs and then I can solder up these holes, I guess. It's not entirely necessary, but it does lend a little more. I think it'll help it carry a little more current without the hole in the trace. Maybe I'm just silly. There you go. About like that. So can hit these a little IPA, a little scrub down. Get our markers off of there. And flux that came out of the core solder. Okay. Give it a dry down. Alright, well. Yeah, I see now. We gotta hit it again. Left hole. Swipe the old dealy bob. All right. Well, y'all, we're just about out of time for this first episode, so we'll call it here and we'll pick it up in the next one. Thanks for watching. Y'all take care.